All right, I'm Melinda NailFanatic. This is our October 20th, 2018 Daily Tarot. Let's see what word of clarity wants to come out to guide us today. The word of clarity that comes out is always something for us to embrace. The bottom of the deck is going to always be an indicator of where that's coming from. So what should we embrace? The starting something new, beginnings, fresh. And where is that starting coming from? Well, a surprise. There's a surprise in store. Is this exactly going to happen to you now, since, it's evening time already for today? No, not necessarily. These readings tend to resonate within a calendar week of the day that they are out there. So there's a fresh surprise coming in that's going to give you the opportunity to start something new. You don't want to allow your fears to cause you to break away or back down from the surprise, because it's just so juicy is how I feel about it. Let's see what we got to support this. We have the 8 gray cats. 8, that infinite connection. And the gray cats are always about our intuition, that etheric, spiritual energy that flows between you and me, that connection from above. Yes, that spiritual part. So I do feel whatever this is coming in spiritually. And for somebody, I already heard too that it was going to be like a strong spiritual communication, whether this is like a conversation with lesser God appearing to you in the form of one of your loved ones, or a pet, or just a direct download, spiritual communication happening. The bottom of the deck, where is this coming from? The purple kite is there. The 6th chakra has been coming up a lot for us, the third eye chakra. So there's something we wanted to know. There was a question we had. There was something we asked for. It's starting. It's coming in a spiritual way. Your spiritual third eye mind is seeing this. It's seen it. You projected a question out, and now you're going to receive your answers. You're going to receive that which you wish for. You're going to be in the mode of receiving a power. Were you asking for your power to turn up the volume? Were you asking for spirit to speak a little bit louder? Because it's going to come in as a surprise, but whatever this was is kicking up. It's starting. It's happening now. So let's see what the tarot cards want to add to this message, and let's see what I receive about this. This is a general message, so to see your zodiac tarot messages, there is a playlist on my channel with your zodiac tarot for October and November. You can look those up, but the November readings are out for all 12 signs. This is a general daily tarot for anyone who feels inclined to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on, okay? We do this because we absolutely love and adore our brothers and sisters of humanity, and we love to do our contribution for your highest, lightest, and brightest good, because it's for our highest, lightest, and brightest good. The better I do, the better you do, the better we do. It's a collective energy that we all contribute to through our own individuality. So, past, present, future. Interesting, because I have mirroring going on. I have the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles. So the right now is the download. It's that new information. It's the clarity. It's the epiphany. It's the truth right now. I'm going to use another tarot deck and see what is this truth about. In the past, there was with the 7 of Wands in the past position, it was a persistence to uncover the truth, to reach that pinnacle, to find that win, because this Ace of Swords is also a card of a victory, okay? And let's see, clarifying this. There was the first card out in the clarification is the Hangman. The second card out is the 10 of Cups. And the third card out is the Strength card. So there was a learning going on. The bottom of the deck here is the devil. So underneath that we have the Eight of Cups and the Temperance. So what it was there's a new understanding, a new overstanding of the benefits of walking away from entrapping ourselves, from putting ourselves in codependent relationships, from putting ourselves in this feeling of restriction, confinement, lack and limitation, from old habits. You know, we used to do some things that it's like, I get so weak in the knees. That song from SWV, yeah, we still get excited about people, but not exactly weak in the knees anymore. Um, we may feel like we need to be more self-sufficient. We don't feel that strong need for approval from others as much as we used to. Um, and there's certain benefits that are going to come in as a result of letting go of that. Codependency is the word that keeps coming up for me. Codependency. Feeling like I have to have this friend, I have to have this partnership, I can't go out by myself. There's this breakaway from codependency, and it happens here. It's happening in our own headspace. That's why the now is the Ace of Swords. That's why the Eight of Gray Cats came out, because this is coming in through our intuition. This is coming in from our own inner voice, and it's starting things for us. It's taking a win for us. And so it's saying with the Seven of Pentacles in the future energy that, you know, you're barely beginning to reap a harvest. There's plenty more where that came from. Ooh. And for someone, like, literally, you started utilizing that phrase, there's plenty more where this came from. There's plenty more where this came from. And you're starting some shit. Be careful every time you say there's plenty more where this came from. It's actually something you want plenty more of, because you're powerful and your power is working. So you were waiting. You found some happiness. You brought some things to an end. And now you're just maintaining your status quo, making sure that you remain strong in your convictions, that you maintain your standards and your boundaries. The word boundaries coming up again. We had a lot of the word boundaries coming through for us before. And look at that. Here we go. It was conquering and walking away from the codependency and walking towards self-mastery and alchemy and a self-tempering, a self-balancing. Temperance is all so much about keeping yourself in check, not requiring somebody else to maintain you. This is where you do self-maintenance. Now, what's really cool about this Temperance card and why we got to bring this up again is because that's what's at the bottom of our main deck today. It's Temperance, that self-maintenance. Okay? Now, so that's really the strong thing about it right now. It's bringing a total transformation into our life, because you're no longer looking for something out there to make you feel good. Now you're beginning to really depend on you. You say, I can't let my emotions flip and turn and switch based off of what's going on out there today in the news or at work or with my family members or anywhere else. I can't allow that to change my demeanor and my character, because that's disempowering to me. I feel that you really understand that it empowers you to maintain your character, that is your place of power. You've got to be in mastery of your own self, and that's where you're at, and you're fully embracing that right now. Underneath this Temperance, we have the Six of Cups. So for someone out there, for sure, you're utilizing your inner child, healing your inner child even, because Temperance is also a card of healing. As you learn to maintain yourself, That's a soul healing going on. Emotional maintenance of thyself is a spiritual healing for you, because it's only one who is spiritually feeling a lack that requires another to come in and heal them. And once you've learned to heal yourself, then you can help others to heal themselves too, if you choose to. Now we're going to use the fairy dust for our close out for the general before I hop into this radical raffle reading. And the card I have is support. There's always help around. When you ask, it can be found. And this is awesome, because who is this help for? You don't have to ask a human. You ask your soul, you ask your spirit, you ask your angels, your ancestors, and your guides to help you have what strength that you require to get through whatever is on your minds, the strength that you require to get through whatever is troubling you at the moment. And you ask yourself to be at peace, to help you. This is also definitely for me, Temperance is a card of peace. This is peace with divine timing. This is also very much a card of divine timing. This is a card that represents Sagittarius. For someone, Sagittarius is going to play a very important role in your life right now. But when you ask for support, you don't continue to ask other people to support you as much as you used to, because that puts you in that codependent place. So you're learning to work through your own emotions, your own situations, with that divine grace. Who you ask for that support is love source, God, spirit. And I'm not, please, because I can hear somebody's like getting upset about asking their friends for help. Hey, if that's where you're at and you need to ask your friends for help, do that. But little by little, life is training you to not require outside assistance from another human being. Life is training you to know that the truth and your wins come from depending on you. So if you're not there yet, it's okay to call your friends and ask them for help. I hope your friends really are your friends and have your best intentions, but the one that you will always be able to depend on. And so if you haven't ever done it, then now is the perfect time to begin, is yourself. Ask, and all you have to do is silently even just think it. Oh my gosh, I don't like how I feel. Help me get through this. I would like to feel better now. Show me how to feel better now. What do I have to do? Put the questions out there. What would you ask your friend for? Now, one of the downfalls about going to these relationships with our friends and telling them about our problems and talking it over is we're keeping that energy flowing. The more you call your friends and talk about problems and bring up all the drama and the stuff that you hate and how miserable you feel, every second you do that, you're continuing to add your power to that situation continuing. It's not until you stop feeding that beast that that beast can rest, okay? So this is about us learning our inner strength and feeding our beast healthy stuff that's going to knock them on their ass and put them at peace, okay? I don't know if that's the best phrasing, but that's the one I got. All right, let's see who won our Radical Raffle reading today. I absolutely love you guys. Go check out my website. My full consultations are still on special. I do have new names in the bucket. Thank you for your contributions to the love bucket. It's not too late. It's never too late to get your name in the love bucket. So you just go to the website and you can get it. Come on, let's switch that. Let's get one name. Who is it? Okay, there it is right there. We got one. One came out. Wanda C. regarding spirituality. Let's see what messages I got coming out for you. All right. And I really saw this healing with the crystals, crystal reading deck for this reading for the Radical Raffle today. So it's fitting because the ticket that was called is on the subject of spirituality. So let's see what are the messages for Wanda regarding spirituality at this time. All right. And I'll go ahead and do my past, present, and future that I've been doing. So the past card you have is the teacher, the present is success, and the future is cycles. The bottom of the deck is conflict. So Wanda, there was some spiritual conflict within you. There was a I want to, but I don't know how. There was a want to, but I don't know if I should. There was something conflicting within you. There was even a belief about whether you could or not. There was a doubt, a self-doubt within yourself, and you started teaching something, learning something. Learning. But here's the thing, as you were learning this, and see this stone, this Shadakite stone really looks like a globe, yeah? So you started learning something that brought a full circle, that gave you a wholeness and a completeness. And in the actions you took to tell yourself and show yourself that you could do it, you would be successful and it would work out, you actually, as a side effect, were teaching as well. Whoever else was involved in this situation, you were teaching them. Was it a, oh, come have a seat, I'm going to teach you situation? Absolutely not. It was a, well, this is what I'm going to do and I don't care how you like it and it doesn't matter how you feel type of energy that I'm getting. And as a side effect of that, there was some teaching going on. Now, your current situation is, wow, it worked out for you. And so this independent decision that you made, you're seeing success. You have orpiment, and it's speaking about success. It's saying to you, you've got it. Where have you been successful? Keep focusing on where you've been successful. Help your success to continue to grow. Yeah. And whatever that was, it was conflicting. Let that stuff go, because that was in the past. You took the action you needed to take about that conflict, and you started relaxing the resistance that you had built up about that. So now you have success. I feel like you've moved away from that restriction there, and it's time in your future. You have cycles with Moonstone. You have new cycles coming in, experiencing a real shift for yourself. So what does this mean? It means that you have honed a spiritual lesson. You have grown spiritually. And yay, that means you get new conflicts to deal with, new challenges to show you just how awesome you are. And let me tell you, Wanda, you're never going to be done with challenges. There are always challenges in life. This is a planet filled with them. It's about how we go through them and how we allow ourselves to evolve and grow with them. And that's where you're at. You're at this place of getting ready to jump into a new cycle, getting ready to learn new things. And I'm hearing for you, it's very important that you continue to apply the lessons that you've been learning. So taking the action, clearing out things that don't work well for you, and applying all the lessons that you have learned already to the new lessons that are coming in for you. So that's a beautiful message. I love it for you. I trust that you love it as much as I loved it for you, but I look forward to reading all of your comments anywhere where these messages resonated for you. Definitely go check out your November readings, and your October readings as well. We're what, 2/3 of the way through the month now. Is a great time to go back and look at those readings again, and then see if you find new experience with them, new resonance with them, and even new developments. And I'm also being told to tell you, make sure you check your rising sign. And if you're concerned about love, go find out your Venus sign and check that too. So important, okay? Love and money, you've got to check your Venus. But yes, definitely do that, and put your comments on there too, because I love to read about how they resonate for you. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. It's a beautiful golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. And whew, I'm just gonna throw it at you. Oh my God, the energy is flowing. You're welcome, Wendy. I'm glad that you enjoyed the message. I'm glad that it helped you. To all of you who found resonance with this, thank you so much. I'm sending you my love and peace and happiness, energy, because that is on an ever infinite flow. There's so much, and I'll send some to you too. And to anybody who needs healing, yes, some healing for you. Anybody who needs some healing, anybody who needs some comfort, you know, learn to do it for yourself. But in the meantime, here you go. Help. Okay, I love you. Go check out my website. Get your Radical Raffle reading tickets. If you got it popping like that, get your full consultation, because now's the time. You don't want to lose out on that opportunity. Bye, guys. I'll see you next time. My website is LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time.